ZFP here with HeartGold and Soul Silver walkthrough, part 9. So, as you can see, I've swapped my Geodude to the front of my party, and yep, you've guessed it, it's another time for a gym battle. The only reason I did that is because Bayleaf is weak to bug, and Geodude is normal to bug. So this is when Geodude can come in handy again. So if you go on this one here, you actually skip the trainer when you go straight into the middle bit. So if you wanted to fight the trainer, go on the other paths, because that will lead it to them. And this bug trainer here actually has a Weedle, a Kakuna, and a Beedrill. Because then he was just talking about evolution, and so he has the whole evolution set here, which I think is actually pretty cool that he's done that into the game. But there's still no match for Geodude, so I just hit it with a magnitude. It kills it anyway, because obviously he's level 7, I'm level 16. Doesn't get a lot of XP, but next we have Kakuna. If you have a weaker Pokemon, send that out, because Kakuna only knows Poison, Sting, and Harden, so not going to really do any much damage. So it's basically like free XP, and everybody loves free XP. So I get enough level up from killing the Kakuna. So I am now level 17, which is good. And finally, Beedrill's talking about, it's not actually flying and bug, it's poison and bug. So just because it's floating doesn't mean you can't hit it with a ground move, which I'm going to hit it with a magnitude just to prove that. And obviously that doesn't even do anything because I'm just a tank. And let's see, magnitude hit perfectly and nearly took it out. So don't get confused if it's floating in midair and stuff, because you can still hit it unless it obviously has the ability, but it doesn't. So it hits me with another Fury attack. It still doesn't do much because it's not effective. Only hit 2 times. So I finish it off with a tackle. And there we have it, our first bug catcher defeated in the gym. Also, Shellbell gets me up a little bit more HP and hell a lot amount of XP. Also, if you pick Cyndaquil, you can breeze through this gym as well, because obviously it's bug. So I made a mistake here and actually accidentally went to this, but it doesn't matter. More XP the better, I guess. And this guy has a Paris here, and at the time I was recording I didn't know that Rock Throw was super effective, so I accidentally hit it with a magnitude, which didn't do as much damage as I hoped it would. But then I used Rock Throw afterwards to completely annihilate it. And the magnitude was 8, and only did that much because it wasn't effective. But at least I get a bit more HP with my Shell Bell. But of course, it knows Leech Life, so it's going to get a little bit of HP back, but as it's not very effective, didn't actually do that much damage, so I hit it with a Rock Throw, completely destroy it. Didn't even stand a chance, really. And I just get some more XP. And I get back to full health, which is very useful. And level 18, I'm just skyrocketing with levels here. Oh, self-destruct. Basically, self-destruct means your Geodude just basically kills himself, but does hell of a lot amount of damage. So I'm going to actually forget tackle and learn self-destruct, because if my Geodude stays on like 4 health, you use self-destruct, it still has the same amount of power as if it is on full health. So you could use it to your advantage. So if we go back here, click on the switch, because obviously I made a mistake there. Go back on it, and you get to fight in a double fight, which is our first double fight in this walkthrough. So it's just basically where you use 2 Pokemon instead of 1, if you didn't know already. So this is quite an easy fight, really. It's nothing like tough, because you can use another Pokemon, so if you have a weaker Pokemon you can use that as well, and it just gives it XP basically. So I've got my Geodude and Bayleaf here, and I think I Rock Throw lead with Geodude, and Bayleaf uses Tackle and Spinnerack. Takes down half health, so it's pretty good. The lead missed, I used Rock Throw. I think I one-shot it if I can remember. Yes, I do. And basically I just completely annihilate Spinnerack in the next turn after the XP. It uses Constrict, it's just basically like Wrap, exactly the same, but this is obviously just Constrict, it's a bug type instead. So I just set my moves there, tackle, and I finish it off. Oh no, I don't. I get it to red health, but I do finish it off with the Rock Throw. It didn't stand a chance from the Rock Throw. Also, I was thinking about trying to get a quick claw for my Geodude so it's faster, because obviously it's quite slow, as you can tell from there. But look on the bright side, Bayleaf got to level 17. Bayleaf won't be getting like really any XP in this battle at all. What I meant by like battle, I meant by like, you know, the gym. Not like that battle there, because obviously I did. But you just go back down here, pull this lever, and we're at the gym leader. So once that happened, just go straight up, and here he is, Bugsy. What kind of name is Bugsy? Also, I'm going to put my HM slave first for a reason, but it kind of failed when I was recording this. But I still won in the end, it doesn't matter. So here's Bugsy. And he's just like, let me demonstrate my studies, blah blah blah. And who has purple hair anyway? I'm just saying. His name's retarded, and so is his hair. So first of all, he sends out Cypher. I sent out my HM slave because I was hoping it would use U-turn, but it didn't use quick attack. U-turn's basically a bug move which it hits and sends it back to its party, but it didn't use it, used quick attack, so I was forced to send out my Bayleaf. And then it decided to use U-turn, which just completely annihilates my Bayleaf, I ain't gonna lie, it just completely pwns it, as you can see from there. But then, just as planned, Cypher goes back, but unfortunately I lost my Bayleaf, I wanted to lose my HM slave instead. And he sends out Kakuna. Basically what I'm going to do is send out my Geodude, and I've been saving moves since I've ever caught it. And that's the Fence Curl. So what I'm going to do is, going to cut it out slightly, for, well actually quite a while, because it's going to take a while. And what I'm going to do is keep using Defense Curl to get out my defenses for Cypher. But unfortunately I got poisoned, then I healed myself with an antidote, then I got poisoned again, so there wasn't much I could do. So if I just cut out here, and there we have it. You wouldn't see anything's changed, but my defense is actually like max out, so I may as well rock throw this just to completely kill it. It doesn't like do much damage to me really. I also get a little bit up, but then I lose a little bit from poison, so it's just kind of evened it out slightly. And sends out Cypher, which was a stupid mistake for him. So he uses U-turn, and look how much damage it does now. It does like nothing because my defense is so high. But it switches back to Metapod. I just completely annihilate Metapod because no one likes Metapods. They're really annoying. It's like some grass banana. It's like some green banana. It's like, what the hell? That's just. It does say, if you honestly, if you look at it, it looks like a banana in a way. But anyway, just back on with the battle. Just concentrate on the battle this time. Yeah, he used one super potion, which kind of annoyed me slightly. So I hit it with magnitude. It was 8. Didn't do as much as I hoped, so obviously it's not very effective. So I hit it with a rock throw just to make sure I actually do kill it. And then finally we're going to take on the Cypher that keeps always like returning back to his party because it's a little noob. But it doesn't matter anyway. This is why I love Geodude. And just a little bit more up with my Shell Bell. I'm not going to heal up, but I can still take Cypher. Not really much of a challenge, it's just very fast and annoying with his U-turn. And then he just comes in like driving on how bug Pokemon are tough when they're clearly not. They're getting raped by a Geodude. I mean, come on. So I hit it with a rock throw and look at that. Wasn't hard at all. If you can find a Cypher and you haven't got a grass Pokemon for your team, I recommend picking it up. It's very fast. It's quite good, as you can see from there. And I leveled up to level 19, which is great for me. And we've got our second gym badge. So he's just like, whoa, my research isn't completed. And we get the Hive badge, which I think is a pretty cool name. It's obviously Hive, like for bugs. And he lets us have Pokemon level 30 obey us and cut outside, and also gives us TM89, which is obviously U-turn. And yeah, he was just explaining it then. Also, as he got poisoned, I'm going to struggle to make it out. But I thought I'd show you like how to get back out, just in case you're wondering like, how the hell am I going to get back out because I've dropped both of them. Just exactly the same really, just in reverse. And once that's changed back, you should be able to get to the middle, and it's not that hard to get to the outside bits. Because all you have to do is go on one thing, you don't even have to press any levers. But I definitely like the new gym layout anyway, I'm just going to say that now. I think it's pretty cool. So running a little low on time here again. So one last thing, thanks for watching.